Hello everyone, this is Rajat from Rayn Studio. From time to time, I get this set of questions like people are curious about what questions should they ask from their potential web hosting providers because, see, when you are investing a considerable amount of time and energy into your website, you have to be extra sure that the hosting which is going to power your website is reliable enough so that you can concentrate more on your business. In today's video, I am going to give you several pointers and questions you can ask from your web hosting provider so as to give you proper insight and confidence in your web hosting provider. So let's get started.
Subscribe to Rayn Studio's YouTube channel in order to learn more about software development. Also make sure to click the bell icon in order to be notified whenever a new content is available on the channel.
So the very first question you should ask from a web host is how secure are they and what security measures do they adopt in order to secure their services. See, websites are under constant attack and they are even more vulnerable to these attacks if these websites are moderately famous. So the web hosting provider has to ensure that at the end of the day their servers are secure. So you can ask like what sort of antivirus they are using and are they updated about things like SSL and all, and are they going to provide you with SSL services on your website or not, and are they applying latest security patches to the server. So that is about security. Like these are the things you can ask. Now next topic you should ask is the downtime. Like, see, every computer is supposed to go down or reboot from time to time because they have to apply security patches and all on the server. Most of the time these security patches are fully applied only after rebooting the servers, which means that for some time your website will go down. So you have to ask like for how long in an year your website will be down for whatever purpose, be it patching or any other sort of maintenance activity or other irregularities like web server crashed or something like that. So you have to ask the web service provider like for how long in an year your website is supposed to be down. Now most of the service provider tell you that they provide 99.99% uptime, which means that your website will be available for 99.99% of the times, and only for the remaining percent of the times it will be down for maintenance purposes. So you have to ask your service provider like for how much time in an year your website is going to be down for whatever purposes, because see, when your website is down you actually lose money because people cannot actually interact with your business. So it is something you should really care about. The third thing which you should ask your service provider is what is their disaster recovery mechanism and how efficient is their disaster recovery. See, from time to time your server can get some sort of issues like it got hacked, or the wires got burned, or things like that can happen to the web server where your website is hosted. So what would be the response time of your hosting provider in such cases? What are they going to do for you? Are they going to restore the website and all of the data that was there before that misfortune happened? And how fast can they actually do that thing? So you have to ask your hosting provider. Now the next set of questions you can ask is about customer support. See, you are buying their services, so there has to be some customer support channel. Now you have to be aware like what channels are they on, like should you call them, should you email them, and what is the reaction time, which means when once you contact their support executives, how long are they going to take before acting on your request or complaint. So you have to be sure of their customer support thing. The final set of questions which you can ask is about maintenance. See, most of the service providers these days tell you that they provide some sort of maintenance package, right? So they charge you some initial amount of money for initial development, then for the continued hosting, they actually provide you with the maintenance package. So you need to ask them like what is included in the maintenance package. What exactly is the maintenance? Are they going to update the underlying software which is powering your website as a part of maintenance? Are they going to do some sort of minor changes to the UI or the look and feel of your website on your request under maintenance, or are they going to charge extra money for that? So you have to ask these questions, like you have to be sure like what is included in maintenance, because it's sort of an ambiguous term, and like anything can be included or cannot be included in this umbrella term. So you have to be sure like what exactly is the maintenance. The one more thing you can ask your hosting provider is what sort of hosting is it actually. Like there is cloud hosting now, which means that you can scale your services as per your business need, and then there is traditional hosting, and scaling these hosting services as per your business requirement is like kind of hard. Like it is not that easy. So your website is supposed to go down, supposed to be unavailable for some time while the upgrade or the scale up is happening. In case of cloud hosting, the scale up can happen with just one press of a button. So that is something you should really ask, and you should really be aware of that also, because like if you are opting for a shared hosting and there are other sites hosted on that server which are eating into the resources of that server, your website is supposed to get slow because enough resources are not available for all of the websites that are running on that server. So shared hosting is like a less performant option for you. So you have to be aware of that. If you are not getting enough traction at the initial phases of your startup or your website or your digital establishment, there is no need to go for cloud hosting provider, but you have to like be aware that in case you are hoping for a scale up in near future, cloud can be a better option. So I think that I have given you enough points using which you can actually, pick the brain of your hosting service provider. So with that, this is Rajesh Saxena signing off. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case you are interested in learning more about software development and hosting and cloud technology and all. Also give this video a thumbs up and pass this video around. Take care. Bye bye.